Here we go. Welcome back, guys. I am Jeff, the Golden Age Guru. I am here to do a little unboxing of some slabs I got in from CGC. There's going to be a good variety here. A lot of Golden Age, silver, bronze, grades all over the gamut. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I absolutely saw these grades already. I just am not the guy who can be patient enough to wait. I'm always checking. I'm just excited to see what's coming. So stick around for this unveiling and hit that like, hit that subscribe, guys. Feel free to comment down below as well, as I'll be asking you questions through the video and I always want to hear your opinion. But I got a lot of big collections and unveilings of books coming up here in the next month and a half. A lot of original owner collections that are going to just be exciting to show off. So I really want you guys to be a part of that. And some of the stuff is going to be available for sale as well. What am I talking about? Some, a majority of it is. Obviously, I'm a collector too, so I will keep some pieces, but there's definitely going to be a lot available. And those will be claimed either on my IG sale, Golden Age Guru on IG, maybe start doing some Facebook stuff as well. Either way, let's get into it. Let's start off with a book. All right, guys. Batman 153. This is the first book length story of Batwoman and Batgirl appearance in Batman. So 9.2 off white, about what I expected. I thought this could maybe be a 9.4. Still not 100% sure if 9.2 is right, but I did see here just now a little color break that might have just pushed that to the 9.2 range. Nice book, cool book. All right, here's the next book, guys. Marvel Premiere #1, 9.4 white pager, guys. This is first appearance of Adam Warlock. This is also the first appearance of the Soul Gem. Cool Bronze Age book, 9.4 white, about what I expected. And we all know the buzz of Adam Warlock is happening in the MCU, so that's exciting. Oh, so this, guys, okay, you're going to see some modern comics and Blackhawk comics. When I say modern, I mean this modern comics. It's the Golden Age title with Blackhawk as the main hero. This is Modern Comics number 92. It's an 8.0 off-white. This is actually part of Original Owner Collection. It's a really long run of Blackhawks and Modern Comics. Let's see what else we got here. Here's another cool Modern Comics. These are Reed Crandall covers and art. This one's got interior Torchy stories. Number 79, just a cool cover. 7.0 off-white. Again, with this one, it presents beautifully. I can't remember what the issues were specifically. I think it was like a front cover stain that was really light or back cover. But it got a 7.0 off-white. Let's take a look here. Oh, let's mix it up here. Let's take a step back from Blackhawk. Detective Comics 211. All right, guys. This is a Catwoman cover. You got Batman and Robin tied by the ankles there. She's kind of snaring a trap. I had this raw. It's 4.5 cream to off-white. I made notes before I submitted this, what some of these grades would be when they came back. This is exactly as expected, a 4.5. Just a cool, solid book, man. Really excited to have it. All right, let's jump to something else here. This book is going to go into the Comic Tom 101 Mystery Mail Call. This is the Captain America Comics number 100. Came back 8.0. This is off-white pages. This was one of those books I couldn't tell if it was going to be an 8.0 or a 9.0. It presented so well, but it had haloing and kind of a tanning shadow on the interior and back covers. Figured it wouldn't be a 9.0 because it was a reach, but it was so faint, I just kind of had hopes. But either way, really excited for this. This is going into the mail call, and some lucky person's going to win that. Let's jump into a Blackhawk here. This is Blackhawk number 18. Okay, this is also a Reed Crandall cover, 7.5 off-white. I'm not sure where these books fall in the census off the top of my head, but issue number 18, just a cool book. All right, next we're going to jump into a book most of you guys are already going to know. I bought this book as an 8.0 raw from Anthony's Comic Book Art in New York City Comic Con last year. Pressed it. Got up to a 9.0 off-white. If you haven't seen his stuff, he's got a lot of original artwork, but he also has a lot of comic books. So go check out Anthony's comicart.com, I believe. Just Google Anthony's Comic Art, and something will come up there. This is the first full appearance of him. So pretty excited for this grade. It's a black cover, so, you know, it sees a lot of damage pretty easily, but this presents really well, and really happy for getting this as a 9.0, guys. Let's clear out some of this table too here. We're gonna remove some of this, make some space for some other books. Let me know, guys, what do you like better? Do you like this Marvel Premiere 1 cover better, or do you like the Thor 165 better? You know, obviously they're both very different. One's by Gil Kane and the other's by Jack Kirby. I'm pretty sure most of you are going to vote Kirby, but I don't really think there's any wrong answer. Let me know your opinions down below. Okay, this next book, it's kind of interesting because this cover, the concept is done by a lot of other heroes also kind of enjoying the use of a massive Gatling gun. We saw Black Terror do it. We even saw Batman do it. And there's many other heroes who also have kind of partaken in that type of image for the cover. Well, that's no different for Black Hawk either. In Modern Comics number 71, it's a Reed Crandall cover, Off-White Pages 8.0. You can tell right here, same image. It was pretty common. Well, I can't say it's common, but you'll definitely see it. And it's kind of a fun, small, minor subset of collectible covers you can get into. This one's got a Torchy story, and it's actually also have lingerie panels on the interior. So 8.0 Off-White, that's a pretty good grade for that book, and excited to have it for such a great cover. Let's get one other Black Hawk out the way while we're here. All right, so this one came back 8.5 Off-White Pages, Modern Comics number 70. Right here. Just a cool cover, another Reed Crandall cover. Just loving these grades. Again, this was part of an original owner collection with a huge run of Black Hawks and Modern Comics. Oh, here we go. You guys will recognize this one too. This was probably the most letdown of a Netflix show that there is at the time, and there was a lot of hopes. Marvel Premiere number 15, first appearance of Iron Fist. All right, we all love this character. Unfortunately, we didn't love him on the TV show. Maybe some of you did. I'm just going to tell you honestly, for me, I didn't quite enjoy it. But a 9.6 white pager, man, how can you complain? This one's going to be in the personal collection. I'm going to keep this one. Really trying to build like a 9.8 collection of Bronze Age books. Obviously, Hulk 181 and some others are going to be pretty nuts. But trying to get some of this early 70s bronze in 9.6, 9.8s, preferably 9.8s. So I got to keep that guy. Here's another one. So this is a cool book, man. This is a Joe Kubert cover and art, okay? It's a Son of Sinbad, number 1, 8.0. I've had this book for a long, long time. It's got a little date stamp on the back, January 13th, 1950. Okay, this book came out. Tells you right there in the newsstands. The label's going to tell you a month later in February of 50, but you can tell by the store stamp it came out in January. Just a great book, great image. You know, 8.0, it looks beautiful in the holder. And the interesting thing is when you look at this book, it kind of has like a fade of color from orange to yellow, but they all have that. So you almost get thrown off because you think maybe something kind of faded through time, but that's just what the color did. I saw that on multiple other copies as well. It's a beautiful image, beautiful image. Really love this book. Not the most expensive of books, it's really not, but just could be a sleeper because it's such a striking cover. This one surprised me on the grade. This presents like a 9899. This is Zoo Funnies number 2. It came out in 1945. Came back 9.2 Off-White white. It's got a really faint kind of dust shadow on the front cover and back cover. So I did not expect a 9.8. It just presents amazingly, but I did expect at least a 9.4. So seeing a 9.2 is a little surprising to me because it's so faint. I might have to have them review this or just see if there's any way to upgrade it to that 9.4. It's a stunner of the book. The colors are absolutely amazing. Zoo Funnies number 2. A book from 1945 to 9.2. Off-White, white pages. Amazing, guys. Here's a cool book. I'm going to do a little bit of crime for you. This is Gangsters Can't Win number 1. This came out in 1948, 6.5, off-white pages. Just a solid looking book. Presents far better than that. Presents like an 8.5 really. But it's a stunner of a copy. 6.5 off-white. Gangsters Can't Win number 1. Let's take a look at this guy. Oh, here we go. Pyro Man. A little bit hokey of a cover, but Starling Comics number 39, 6.0 off-white, white pages. He's recharging a battery. That's what the heroes were doing, apparently, in Starling with Pyro Man. But it's still an Alex Schomburg cover. It presents really nice. It's just got some piece missing in the bottom corner and some tanning haloing. But the interior pages are off-white white. Just a really nice book. What's this? Oh man, another Modern Comics. I think this one let me down. Modern Comics number 98. It's a black cover. I thought I would get away with a little bit more, being that it was a black cover and it came back a 6.5 off-white white. You know, I definitely see imperfections here. You know, not to like split hairs. I thought maybe it'd be at least a 7.0, but still a cool book, and excited to have that graded. Number 98, getting a little higher in the run there. Let's take a second to clear these out too, guys. Make some space for the next books. Alright guys, back. Let's keep going, huh? Here's another Modern Comics. Man, I had a good amount of Modern Comics in this, I forgot. But, again, a nice grade, 8.0. The weird thing about not the weird thing, but the thing about this collection that I really had to figure out grade-wise was that there was a lot of like light to moderate, not even moderate, but mostly just a little bit of light rust on staples. So I wasn't sure how hard I was going to get hit. And it didn't seem like it was too bad. I mean, 8.0 off-white with a little, some rust on here with a stain. The book outside of that is gorgeous. I mean, if the rust wasn't there, this would probably be a 9.4 book. It's absolutely a stunner. Off-white white, another torchy story, no more lingerie panels on the interior, a great cover, Reed Crandall cover and art again. 8.0, off-white white. Again, I'm not sure where these fall in the census. Some of these may be highest graded or maybe second even. So I'll definitely have to check that out. Just kind of a random book too I threw in there. This is The Origin of Wonder Girl. It's Teen Titans number 22. Came back in 9.2, off-white white pages. Had this book for a while. It was a really nice copy. I thought I'd just throw it in the last second and get it graded. It's about what I expected for it. Nick Hardy cover and art. Gotta love Nick Hardy. Does some great work. Neil Adams did some work in here as well. We did one of these books already, but I have another copy. Here's a 9.2 white page of Marvel Premiere 1. Like we mentioned, first appearance of the Soul Stone, first appearance of Adam Warlock, and that came back 9.2. Here's just a cool picture frame Marvel. Right here, when we say picture frame, this is the picture frame concept here. You can see it's got like a little window there, and that a lot of Marvels were doing that at the time for their titles. So this is Marvel Team Up number 4, off-white white. Got a Morbius appearance in it, and X-Men as well. So just a cool cover. Came back, like I said, 9.4, off-white white. I have another copy. This is even nicer, so I'm not sure if I sent it in or not, but I'm hoping for a 9.6, maybe even a 9.8 on that copy. Oh, this is what I was talking about, Bronze Age, guys, of keepers. Okay, trying to get that 9.8 stuff. I had this book raw. I looked at this book and I instantly was just thrown back by how gorgeous it is. This came back in 1973. You got to remember that, okay? The Monster of Frankenstein, number 1, okay? Look at this cover. All right, came back 9.8 white pages. This is going in the personal as well. Mike Plough cover and art, just classic artist. For more of the macabre monster type stuff at the time frame. Excited to have it. One more Marvel premiere, we'll just throw it out there. 9.0, sticking with the other one. We all know the history on this, guys. Come on. What do you think your favorite book is through this video? I'd be curious, because there's a good variety here. I kind of want to get an understanding of who's watching these videos and kind of what you guys are digging, all right? But we have 2 more books left, in no particular order, so we're just going to see what's in here. Okay, yeah. Here's another one of those Bronze Age books. This came out in 1972. Amazing Adventures number 11. Came back 9.6 white pages. This is the first furry beast, okay? Now, another cool thing about this book is that it's very common, and I believe all copies have a smudge right here from the printing press. So every one of these has that. And it's good to know because the book is not being downgraded for having that, considering it's a production error, and I believe they all have it. Every copy I've had, high grade or not, has had that smear. So keep an eye out for that. Don't be afraid if you see it. It's common, it's normal. But again, 9.6 white pages. All right, last but not least, another Bronze Age picture window Marvel here. We got a 9.2 white page of Marvel Team Up number 1 here. cool Spider-Man crossover start of Spider-Man in this series. Gil Kane, Frank Icoya art. You know, just a great cover. Everyone loves it. It's a great Sandman image as well. You got Human Torch, 9/2 white, solid grade. Guys, that's the end of this journey on this box. Thank you for being a part of it. Remember, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Stick around because there is definitely more books you're going to want to see coming. You don't get to see this stuff normally, so this is a great way to get some exposure to what else is out there, and if you ever come across it, you'll at least have some information to go by on, you know, its rarity and its importance in comics. Again, thanks for tuning in to Golden Age Guru. All my Gurupies, remember to always collect the old and the gold.